What up, YouTube family? It's April G Showers back at y'all with a reaction. I wanted to react to this when it first dropped, but been busy, and I reacted to that PewDiePie thing, and I've been trying to think of how in the world I'm gonna write this rap with all these now 95 words that I have that y'all gave me, and how to make it cohesive and rhyme and just make sense. But I will do it. Like I said, y'all, if I don't get it done by like late tonight, it will be done by tomorrow night. Now, if y'all don't see any reactions or videos or anything from me on YouTube tomorrow or whatever, it's literally snowing and icing outside right now, which down south we're not used to that, okay? So, my mother went to the Dollar General earlier to get our milk and bread, because that's what we do in the South. And we've got everything plugged in. I've got my phone plugged in. Everything's plugged in. So hopefully, nothing, if the power does go out. I've got my other vape plugged in, so it will be fully charged. I know that's not really a necessity to most people, but it is for me, trust me. I'm just going to use this little thing till that's charged. Anyway, that way, hopefully, if we do lose power, we'll still have our phones. I'll have my phone and my vape, and I've got a flashlight and candles. I collect candles. I love candles. Apple cinnamon is my favorite candle of all time. Like, I tell my son all the time, if you ever want to get me a gift, whether it's Mother's Day, Christmas, my birthday, whatever, if you get me an apple cinnamon candle, anything to do with M&M, or anything to do with Alabama football, you're good. Even if it's a 50-cent keychain, you're good. Alright. So, we got my dear friend Dax, Love Hurts official music video. On Valentine's Day, which is appropriate, he posted, he tweeted Love Hurts yesterday, maybe the day before, and I replied, no it doesn't, not real love, not real, true, genuine love, because God defines love. And the way God defines love is this: love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will cease, Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. But I stopped it at love never fails. But that's 1 Corinthians 13, verses 4 through 8. Even if you're not a believer, that's still beautiful. It's a beautiful quote. And it's what I use as a definition of true, genuine love. True, genuine love is not supposed to hurt. And it's not love that hurts you, it's the person that doesn't know how to properly love that hurts you. And I've told my son that I don't know how many times. I've taught him that verse, and I told him that's just something I have come to know through experience and stuff with love, is that it's not love that hurts. Like, I've been cheated on in every single relationship I've ever been in. And I learned what you allow is what will continue, and you teach people how to treat you through that, because if you forgive them, you know, because they, oh, I'm sorry, it was a mistake, it'll never happen. Oh, everyone, 99.9999999% of the time, they'll do it again. Because if someone hurts you, whether it's cheat on you, betray your trust, whether it's a relationship, like a romantic relationship, a friendship, whatever it may be, if someone hurts you and you forgive them, which we forgive people for ourselves, not for the other person. My biggest sin, my biggest character defect, my biggest flaw, whatever you want to call it, is unforgiveness. I don't forgive people. I hold grudges. And I know that's not good for me, you know. It's that saying, it's like drinking poison and hoping the other person dies. You know what I'm saying? And I know that, you know, and I do pray daily that God will put the spirit of forgiveness in my heart. I don't know what else to do other than that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I have learned through experience that if someone continues to hurt me, whether it be a family relationship, romantic relationship, friendship, whatever, and I continue to forgive them or accept their apology and allow them to stay in my life, 99.99999% of the time they do it again. And then they'll cry, ask, you know, blah, blah, and the cycle repeats. Hence, the quote, what you allow is what will continue, and you teach people how to treat you. Why would someone change their ways if I continue to accept it? It's also called conditioning. You know, I have conditioned this person to think, well, I can hurt her, but all I have to do is go apologize, say I won't do it again, cry, whatever, seem sincere, whatever, and she'll take me back. She'll still allow me to be in her life. So why care if what I do hurts her, because she's just gonna she'll let me stay in her life. So, you know, I learned the hard way. Most of us do. I've been single and celibate by choice for over 4 years now. And now I have like zero desire to be in any type of romantic relationship at all. Any type. Any type. Um, I've gotten so used to being single by myself that I don't want to be in a relationship of any kind at all. Um, if God was to send someone in my life, I would know that first of all, but and that person, believed in God, was good to my son and a good role model for my son, good to me, then great, wonderful. But if not, great, wonderful, I'm good. You know what I mean? And it took me like 30 years to get there. I'm not exaggerating. 3 decades to get there. And I finally got there. And I'm so grateful for it. So grateful for it. I prayed every day for it, for God to please remove from me the feeling that I need another person to be happy, to feel worthy, to feel wanted, to feel loved, to feel special, whatever, whatever, whatever. So anyway, yes, I'm sorry for the long intro, I'm not preaching, I'm just speaking from experience, and hopefully it helps somebody. If what I say in any of my videos helps just one person, then it was worth it. So we're going to listen to Love Hurts. It reminds me, just the title obviously reminds me of the old school rock song. I can't think of who sings it, and it's driving me crazy. Love Hurts. What's the song? Who sings it? Love Hurts. Nazareth. So yeah, I hope this don't make me cry though. I am stalling, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up though. As always. Oh, by the way, for Valentine's Day, I do have a special going on with my merch. The link's in the description box. Use the promo code Holy Mother 1, all one word, all capital letters, HOLYMUTHA, and the number 1, and you get 25% off of the merch. So, and that offer will expire at midnight Central Time tonight. It's Valentine's Day special only. So yeah, and the prices that I priced everything is already cheap. So yeah, if y'all want to check that out, feel free. It's in the description box. Again, I have a Patreon, and I'm hoping to get more patrons, within the next month at least, so I can actually be more active on there. Y'all can get more exclusive perks and things of that nature. The link to that is in the description box as well if you're interested. But more important than all that, the link to this video of Dax's Love Hurts is in the description box. So please, please be sure to click on that link, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let them know April G. Shower sent you, or don't care, as long as you show Dax some support after my reaction. Alright, y'all. April G. Squad. Fist bump. Love y'all. Let's get it. Let's go, Dax. Oh, he's in a cage. That already is very metaphorical. 3 seconds in, he hasn't said a word, but yet he says so much by sitting in the floor by himself in a cage. I've been there. Not literally. Y'all know what I mean. I'm trapped in the memories of what never was. See, that makes me get emotional. Obviously, we all have that one person. We all do, whether you want to admit it or not. We all have that one person that we were in a relationship with that will always, 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 always hold that little portion of your heart, in your mind and your soul. And you'll always love that person. And when you realize that even though you love that person so much, but you can't be together because it's too toxic, because that person's not capable of loving you the way you deserve to be loved, treat you the way you deserve to be treated, it hurts. It does hurt. But that's not love hurting you. That's the person who's incapable of treating you and loving you the way you should be that hurts you, not love. And I do have that one person, and I'll always love him. But I know we can't be together. I could call him right now if I wanted to. Just to see him, if I wanted to just ride around and listen to music or whatever, Yeah, this is going to be an emotional song. I'm trapped in the memories of what never was. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful, heartbreakingly beautiful quote. Is that your quote, Dax? Are those your words?
I don't think you ever fully recover from your first heartbreak. You sort of just learn to deal with it.
He said, I don't think you fully recover from your first heartbreak. You just learn to deal with it. That's true. My first love, my first true love, I was 15, but we didn't say I love you until I was 16. We were together over 5 years. He was my first everything, and he cheated, and I took him back, and then he did really well, and then he was 1 year older than me, so he moved out of state, only like an hour away, to go to college. I was still a senior in high school, and he cheated again. And anyway, it didn't work out. But he's not the person. He's not my one person, though. He's not my one person. But I do have a love for him as well, though, within me. And hope he's doing well and all that. I have gotten over the heartbreak he caused, my very first love, but the heartbreak that one person that I was with for off and on for almost 2 decades, I still haven't gotten over all that heartbreak and hurt, and I still love him. I'm not in love with him, but I still love him, and I always will. But I also finally came to the realization a little over 4 years ago that he hasn't changed. He's not capable of giving me what I need, and I deserve, and be the role model my son deserves. So I had to let him go. Another good quote is, some people come into our lives just to teach us how to let go. I know I'm talking a lot, but this is a topic that I don't get to talk about much with y'all. And I need to talk about it, to be honest with you. So if it bothers you, you don't have to watch. You can go watch just Dax's video or other reactions. And I understand.
Yeah, love hurts. Especially when the person that you love doesn't want to put you first. If I could go reverse, I would pay attention to your actions and would never pay attention to your words. Bet you was a curse. Trick me into thinking that.
If I could go in reverse, I would pay attention to your actions and not your words. Love it.
That you love doesn't want to put you first. If I could go reverse, I would pay attention to your actions and would never pay attention to your words. Bitch, you was a curse. Trick me into thinking that you love me, then you cut me. Now I'm bleeding on this verse. I need to go to church.
Ooh. You was a curse. Cut me. Now I'm bleeding on this verse. Dax, you're a poet. You are a poet. This is poetry in motion.
When the person that you love doesn't want to put you first. If I could go reverse, I would pay attention to your actions and would never pay attention to your words. Bitch, you was a curse. Trick me into thinking that you love me, then you cut me. Now I'm bleeding on this verse. I need to go to church. I'm having conversations with the devil and I'm asking what is life really worth. Dax, you fucked up my head. And what's crazy is I'd probably do it all again. At night I sit on my bed, start praying while I'm looking up at God, and I ask him when the hell is this pain gon' end. He acts deaf, been stressed, I remember the text, remember the love, phone calls, I remember the sex. I'm still haunted by the day that you left. I wasn't good enough, but fuck it, I still gave you my best. Now I'm sick. Fuck, and I don't know what to do. 7 billion, but not one like you. Ain't it crazy?
I wasn't good enough, but I gave you my best. See? Songs like this, especially when I've never heard them before, it puts me back in that place. And it does hurt. It does hurt. But again, it's not love that hurts. It's the person who is incapable of loving that hurts.
Stressed, I remember the text, remember the love, phone calls, I remember the sex. I'm still haunted by the day that you left. I wasn't good enough, but fuck it, I still gave you my best. Now I'm sick. Fuck, and I don't know what to do. 7 billion, but not one like you. Ain't it crazy how we built for 2 years, but it
7 billion, but not one like you. 7 billion is the population of the earth.
Good enough, but fuck it, I still gave you my best. Now I'm sick. Fuck, and I don't know what to do. 7 billion, but not one like you. Ain't it crazy how we built for 2 years, but it took 10 seconds and a bad decision just to break the whole thing loose. I can't sleep, I can't eat, my heart's get beat. Social media don't help, they think I'm weak. I've been screaming that I'm cut, but you just watch me bleed.
I don't think you're weak, Dax. I don't think you're weak. I think to be able to open yourself up like this, be vulnerable like this, and emotional, makes you strong and brave. And lets other people, especially men, know that it's okay. And the reason I specify men is because men more than women are taught, whether it be by family, friends, whatever, that showing emotion, talking about your feelings, things of that nature, is weakness, when it's just the opposite. True strength is the ability to show your weakness or weaknesses.
Bad decision just to break the whole thing loose. I can't sleep, I can't eat, my heart skips beats. Social media don't help, they think I'm weak. I've been screaming that I'm cut, but you just watch me bleed. I can't love another woman cause the cycle repeats. No. So I just write these songs. Yeah, they help, but they don't right wrongs. My life is a museum. Everybody shows up and buys tickets, but they never want to stay that long. Man, I can't move on. Head spinning those up and thongs. Yeah, they help, but they cause the cycle repeats. No. So I just write these songs. Yeah, they help, but they don't right wrongs. My life is a museum.
I write these songs. Yeah, they help, but they don't right these wrongs. Love that. Did he just say my life is a museum?
Everybody shows up and buys tickets, but they never want to stay that long.
Everybody shows up and buys tickets, but they never want to stay that long. I feel that. I feel that now. That don't have to be a romantic relationship. That could just be people in general. Ooh, that one hit me deep. That line hit me really deep.
No. So I just write these songs. Yeah, they help, but they don't right wrongs. My life is a museum. Everybody shows up and buys tickets, but they never want to stay that long. Man, I can't move on. Head spinning like a CD-ROM. Only woman I can trust is my mom. And don't you fucking try to say you can relate unless you listen to these lyrics.
Only woman I can trust is my mom. Be grateful you have that. Because some of us don't. The only human being I can trust really is myself. And that's even iffy sometimes. That's another thing I think he tweeted. Is the only woman he could trust is his mom. And I replied that the only human, hell, the only woman, hell, human being I can trust is myself. And even that is iffy sometimes.
Don't right wrongs. My life is a museum. Everybody shows up and buys tickets, but they never want to stay that long. Man, I can't move on. Head spinning like a CD-ROM. Only woman I can trust is my mom. And don't you fucking try to say you can relate unless you listen to these lyrics and cry while you singing along. Fuck, love hurts in the worst way. Imagine catching someone cheating on your birthday, and then they cry and say they love you while they sitting on his dick. That bitch, why the fuck you do it in the first place? Did you know you'd hurt me? You know, fuck, I was just another op.
Did they cry? Why the fuck you do it in the first place? I wasn't cheated on my birthday. I mean, I might have been knowing him probably, but a little over 4 years ago, I gave that one guy, the one that's got that piece of my heart, another chance. He had begged me for months to please give him another chance, that he had changed, that he had grown up, because I'm 3 years older than him, and we started seeing each other when I was 20, and saw each other off and on, off and on, off and on. It wasn't exactly 2 decades, 20 years, but it was shit. 4 years ago, I was 36, and we got together when I was 20, so 16 years. Off and on, might as well be 2 damn decades. We still text every once in a blue moon just to say hi, how are you, and wish each other well. And there's times he'll try to see me because he just wants to see me, not for sex or anything, because he knows I'm not like that. I'm not one to just meet up with somebody to have sex. That's not who I am as a person. Because for me, that is something special that should be shared between 2 people who love each other. Not an extracurricular activity like it is to the majority of people. Not all, but the majority of people these days. And we probably see each other once every 3 months, something like that, and all we do is ride around here on these country back roads in Tennessee and listen to music and talk, and that's it. I won't even allow him to touch me at all, except when I'm always the one to drive, and because that's, my car has the best music and I enjoy driving. And then when he leaves, when I drop him off, whatever, he'll hug me, but other than that, nothing else, and he knows that. But 4 years ago, I gave him another chance after months and months of him begging and begging. And me saying no. And then finally, I gave in. I said, okay, I'll give you one more chance. And within 1 month, not only did he cheat on me, but he had sex in his bed with a female. And in that same exact night, on the same exact day, he had sex with me in the same exact bed. And I found out through her. And that was it. I was done. And I told him I was forever done. And I meant it. And he regrets it. As he should. Going all the way back. Don't like it, deuces.
My heart's get beat. Social media don't help. They think I'm weak. I've been screaming that I'm cut, but you just watch me bleed. I can't love another. woman cause the cycle repeats. No. So I just write these songs. Yeah, they help, but they don't right wrongs. My life is a museum. Everybody shows up and buys tickets, but they never want to stay that long. Man, I can't move on. Head spinning like a CD-ROM. Only woman I can trust is my mom. And don't you fucking try to say you can relate unless you listen to these lyrics and cry while you singing along. Fuck, love hurts. In the worst way. Imagine catching someone cheating on your birthday, and then they cry and say they love you while they sitting on his dick. Then bitch, why the fuck you do it in the first place? Did you know you'd hurt me? You know, fuck. I was just another option on your survey. I could get revenge, but that wouldn't help my spirit. So I have to make these songs and let these motherfucking words play.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing too much. I'm supposed to be a man, so I'm supposed to act tough. I put all my fucking eggs in one basket. You were my plan A. I didn't ever even think to have a backup. Now I'm stuck. I need a break, but I'm in it again. It's all or nothing. We can't just be friends. First loves are the worst. Love hurts, and I'm stuck inside this cycle that's gonna end up with you cheating again. Fuck.
Exactly. Exactly. It's gonna end up with you cheating again. Exactly.
I was just another option on your survey. I could get revenge, but that wouldn't help my spirit. So I have to make these songs and let these motherfucking words play. Fuck. Oh, now I'm doing too much. I'm supposed to be a man, so I'm supposed to act tough. I put all my fucking eggs in one basket. You were my plan A. I didn't ever even think to have a backup. Now I'm stuck. I need a break, but I'm in it again. It's all or nothing. We can't just be friends. First loves are the worst.
That's what it was. You can't just be friends. Like me and him, like I said, we talk every few months, every couple months via text, just to make sure each other's alive and doing okay. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be friends with an ex. People can argue with me all day long. I don't give a shit. You can't. Because one or the other of you still has deep-rooted feelings there, if not both of you. And it's gonna end up badly. Been there, done that several times too.
I'm supposed to be a man, so I'm supposed to act tough. I put all my fucking eggs in one basket. You were my plan A. I didn't ever even think to have a backup. Now I'm stuck. I need a break, but I'm in it again. It's all or nothing. We can't just be friends. First loves are the worst. Love hurts, and I'm stuck inside this cycle that's gonna end up with you cheating again. Fuck. Love hurts. Especially when the person that you love doesn't want to put you first. If I could go reverse, I would pay attention to your actions and would never pay attention to your words. Bitch, you was a curse. Tricked me into thinking that you love me, then you cut me, now I'm bleeding on this verse. I need to go to church. I'm having conversations with the devil, and I'm asking what is life really worth. It's Dax. First love will fuck you up, man. We've all been there.
I mean, don't get me wrong, my first love, it did fuck me up. It did. And I thought I was gonna marry the guy. My first love. I did. Like, I lost my virginity to him and all that, you know. We met in church. Which means nothing, but still, you know, it's just ironic, you know what I mean? So, I mean, he's right. The first love, I mean, it does suck and it does hurt. But if you end up, you know, getting past it, it'll always hurt if you end up getting past that hurt. And then you end up falling in love with someone else, and you're with that person longer than you was with your first love. And it turns out to hurt even worse, you know. I don't know. My first love's not not my one person, like I said, someone else. But like I said, I gave him another chance a little over 4 years ago, and it lasted maybe a month, maybe not even that long, before he cheated.
Love hurts.
I'm going all the way back because I love it and I want to hear it. Don't like it. Doses.
Doesn't want to put you first. If I could go reverse, I would pay attention to your actions and would never pay attention to your words. Bitch, you was a curse. Trick me into thinking that you love me, then you cut me. Now I'm bleeding on his verse. I need to go to church. I'm having conversations with the devil, and I'm asking what his life really worth. It's Dax. You fucked up my head. And what's crazy is I'd probably do it all again. At night I sit on my bed, start praying while I'm looking up at God, and I ask him when the hell is this pain gon' end. He acts deaf, been stressed, I remember the text, remember the love, phone calls, I remember the sex. I'm still haunted by the day that you left. I wasn't good enough, but fuck it, I still gave you my best. Now I'm sick. Fuck, and I don't know what to do. 7 billion, but not one like you. Ain't it crazy how we built for 2 years, but it took 10 seconds and a bad decision just to break the whole thing loose. I can't sleep, I can't eat, my heart skips beats. Social media don't help, they think I'm weak. I've been screaming that I'm cut, but you just watch me bleed. I can't love another woman cause the cycle repeats. No. So I just write these songs. Yeah, they help, but they don't right wrongs. My life is a museum. Everybody shows up and buys tickets, but they never want to stay that long. Man, I can't move on. Head spinning like a CD-ROM. Only woman I could trust is my mom. And don't you fucking try to say you can relate unless you listen to these lyrics and cry while you sing it along. Fuck, love hurts. In the worst way. Imagine catching someone cheating on your birthday, and then they cry and say they love you while they sitting on his dick. That bitch, why the fuck you do it in the first place? Did you know you'd hurt me? You didn't know. Fuck, I was just another option on your survey. I could get revenge, but that wouldn't help my spirit. So I have to make these songs and let these motherfucking words play. Fuck, oh now I'm doing too much. I'm supposed to be a man, so I'm supposed to act tough. I put all my fucking eggs in one basket. You were my plan A. I didn't ever even think to have a backup. Now I'm stuck, I need a break, but I'm in it again. It's all or nothing, we can't just be friends. First loves are the worst, love hurts, and I'm stuck inside this cycle that's gonna end up with you cheating again. Fuck. Love hurts, especially when the person that you love doesn't want to put you first. If I could go reverse, I would pay attention to your actions and would never pay attention to your words. Bitch, you was a curse. Trick me into thinking that you love me, then you cut me. Now I'm bleeding on his verse. I need to go to church. I'm having conversations with the devil, and I'm asking what his life really worth. It's Dax. First love will fuck you up, man. We've all been there.
I love it, Dax. I love it. And I'm so sorry you had to go through that. And I know how it feels. Hell, like I said, I've been single and celibate by choice for over 4 years now. And I mean, shit, you see, just stuff like this still brings all that back, and it does hurt a lot. But I promise you'll be okay, and either God will bring someone amazing into your life, or he won't. Just saying, there's someone out there for everyone. Everybody's got a soulmate. Blah, 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 blah. That's bullshit. That's not true. I mean, like I said, I'm a believer. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. And I believe in the Bible. I don't mean anybody else has to. I'm just saying I do. I'm not religious, though. I hate organized religion. If you're a part of an organized religion and it's working for you, that's great, and I respect that. But for me, mine's more of a personal relationship with God and Jesus. And I was hurt so much that I started thinking, I'm the common denominator, and there must be something wrong with me. So I started reading books and to see what I needed to fix in myself. Because, I'm not perfect, you know what I mean? But it's like, I felt like shit, if everybody cheats on me and I treat them great, I've never cheated on anyone in my life. But anyway, I did a lot of reading, and of course I read about it. I looked up, researched it, read about it in the Bible, because I just wanted to see what the Bible said about it. And of course, the verse I read at the beginning, love is patient, love is kind, and then it's also in the Bible that it's not these exact words, but this is what it means. While the vast majority of people are meant to be with someone, get married or what have you, not all are. Some people are meant to be single. And I truly, truly, with everything in my mind, soul, body, heart, spirit, believe that I am one of those people that's meant to be single. And that's okay. I have accepted that, thank God. It took me a long time to get it, but I got it. And I mean, now I could be wrong. I'm not God, but that's just how I feel. It's hard to explain. And the Bible actually calls it a higher calling for the people who are meant to be single. The Bible calls it a higher calling. So I try to focus on that on times when I feel alone and unwanted, unattractive, unloved, unspecial, whatever you want to call it. I always try to remember that, what the Bible said about that. And it always helps. So Dax, I can tell this is a true story. Just by the way you were rapping and stuff, and just your emotion, and I could just tell. And this was absolutely beautiful, and I love it. And just like every other song of yours that I've ever listened to, it's going on my playlist, a few of them. Thank you, Dax, for allowing yourself to be open, raw, vulnerable, emotional. Thank you. And I hope this song will help others get through heartbreak and help others to not feel alone in that hurt and heartbreak, because it sucks. And just know it does get better. Yeah, I know I've been crying and stuff. That's just because it just brings it all back up to the surface. But I won't like dwell on it all night or anything like that. I'm not that far, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, this is probably a freaking hour and a half reaction. I don't know. I can't apologize because I am who I am. And I put my all into my reactions because the artist deserves it. The music deserves it. The people who are watching reactions deserve it. And it's just who I am as a person. So thank you, Dex. Thank you. Again, well, y'all, comment below y'all's thoughts on the song. Can y'all relate? Are you struggling now with it? Or just whatever you want to comment, just please be respectful is all I ask. Be real, but be respectful. Please click on the link in the description box to this video, Dax's video. Go like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let them know April G. Shower sent you, or don't care. As long as you show this man some support. Please like this video, my video, my reaction, on your way out. It's a lot more important than you think. And please subscribe to my channel, y'all. April G. Squad. Love y'all. See y'all just a little bit. Peace out.